Hey, what's up, YouTube? Enforcer5150 here, and today what we're going to do is we're going to open up the Dell G5 15. I grabbed this gaming notebook. It says notebook, and I still call it a laptop because it's a laptop. So we're gonna open up this today. It's a gaming laptop that has a GTX 1060 in it with 6 gigabytes of graphics RAM. We also have a i5 8300H, and we have 1080p graphics. I think I said that already. Anyway, we also have USB Type-C. Just remember, if you have older USBs, they're starting to go out a little bit. So you might want to start looking into things that have this new USB Type-C. It's been going on for about 2 years now. It's going to be a little bit better. Everything's going to start shifting over to that in the near future. So let's just get into it and open this thing. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to get my... If you haven't got one of these things are great. I've seen online is, I had different kits that you could get, but this one was kind of cheap. It's just little repair kit. This one, I think it cost me like $12 or something like that. Cheap. I'll thank my wife for going out and getting that for me. Basically, you have plenty of tools for pretty much anything you need out of the day. So we're gonna go ahead and get this thing opened up. Try not to wreck the box too much. Now, if you're wondering, I did do the video on, there we go. All right, let's see here. So this is just the box that you get from Micro Center. And hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better. I put this lapel microphone. I don't have a lapel, and every time I put it on, like here, there's this bassy from my throat. So let's go ahead and, well, that is not fun. Oh, all right. So hopefully you'll be able to hear me a lot better. We're just going to go ahead and put everything out here. Well, that's pretty much everything that's in the box. And so basically all you have is just your main start guides and your warranty information. Our charger appears to be a dual, so we'll be using 2 parts of that. Looks like we have 3-prong into this gigantic thing. All right, so yeah, okay. So you don't get anything really extra with this, but we definitely want to take a look at what we got. One thing with this laptop is that there are 2 different versions of it. This one was the one that had the 256 gigabytes of SSD, and it has 16 gigabytes of RAM. The other one did not have those 2 things. The RAM was only 8 gigabytes and had no SSD at all. So this one will run a little bit faster because of that. Alright, we're just gonna bust this thing open here. I gotta say, I do not like the packaging that they've done here, because it was just just in the box and didn't really have like any foam in there. It just had these whatever. They didn't really pay a lot of attention to. I mean, yeah, it is one of the, I'd say, cheaper of the game. I hate to say cheap because it's $946, so not cheap, but it's still on the lower end of gaming laptops. All right, so hopefully you can see that well enough. I may need to bring this down a little bit. Right about there. See my mess of everything. No, really, I just have the tempered glass over here. That's mainly because that thing is just terrible. Anyway, so I mean, The construction of this is pretty decent. This is the reason why I grabbed this one. The other one seemed a little bit more cheap and flimsy. It didn't seem like it was made like a really cheap plastic. This one seems like almost metal. I want to say it is. No, it's plastic, but it's definitely a harder plastic. The keys are a little bit better than the last one, or the other one that they were showing off. And it's one of the reasons why I grabbed this. So on this side, let's go through what we have. We have a locking mechanism, and we have your hardwire. Hardwire. We have a USB 3.0. It has SS on there, and I guess, as the lady was telling me, that's what they have been doing instead of having the colored ports. And we have our SD slots. On the other side, we have a headphone jack, 2 USB 3.0s, and your Thunderbolt, and we have full HDMI. So we're gonna go ahead and then your power's on the left side. Kind of one thing I don't like is having on the left side, because if I have it in bed, I'm always on the right side. My wife's on the left, so I'm gonna have to have it all the way around if I have it plugged in, which I probably will have it fully charged. Let's see if we actually have any power in this thing. Alright, so we got everything plugged in. Let's hopefully it doesn't take any time to charge up. I literally just plugged it in now. I kind of wanted to just do it right away to see if you, like, you know, kill out your battery, see if you can start it right up right away. And so far, we're looking good. So, main reasons why I went with this laptop. One, I did need to have something that was more portable, that I can work on certain things in, you know, in bed or laying down when my back's not working, you know, so well. And, you know, for school and stuff like that, you know, a lot of times I'll be not at home or by this main computer. Because obviously this is way more powerful than any laptop that I really can find.
Hi there, I'm Cortana, and I'm here to help.
Hi, Cortana.
A little sign in here, got your Wi-Fi there, and keys.
So it's not as good as, say, the Surface Pro, but those ones are really expensive. I mean, Apple and Microsoft have kind of finally got to this one point of being everything really, you know, prices up high. United States. Yes.
Your keyboard is set to US. Want to stick with that?
Yes. Yes.
Do you also type with another keyboard layout?
No. Alright, so
Now let's get you connected to a network. That way you can get updates, apps, and cat videos as soon as possible.
ooh, cat
How
videos.
about the first one on the list? Want to use that one?
No. Okay, skip for now. Okay, that worked. I wanted to warn that worked.
The legal stuff.
Accept.
Or you'll need to select accept to use Windows. You can decline, but then, you know, no Windows.
So, I'm kind of glad that they have, you know, the Cortana in here. I'm not a fan of it, personally. The Surface Pro has a face recognition, and, you know, it tries to be an assistant as well. Basically, oh, that's one thing. It is not a touchscreen, and I keep on trying to do the touch. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna make this video a little bit faster. It's gonna take a little bit for this to start up. I just wanted to go through some of the other features that this laptop has. There is 2 speakers that are in the front underneath this grate here. Basically, your speakers are here. You have 2 fans on the bottom here. So I'll make sure. You can tell that there's small fans in here, you know, mostly for the graphics card and, you know, to keep it cool. There is ventilation in the back, and that was one of the factors that made me buy this too. There's a ventilation on this side, there's a ventilation on that side. So in that aspect, pretty good. So look, overall, first look at this, it is a great laptop. It definitely feels well constructed compared to the lesser version, the G3 15. The G5 definitely has a lot going for it. I will go ahead and do a full review of the features and gaming on this thing as well. Hopefully I'll have that done this weekend. I have one last thing I want to go through. The keyboard, you know, it only goes red. There's no other colors to it, and I really can't see red, so it doesn't really bother me. There's a blue one, or the G3 was blue, and this one is red. Anyway, I know this is going to be a quick video. I don't want to go too long into other things. Like I said, I'm going to do another video going through the features of this, gaming with it, and seeing what kind of frames per second we can get and stuff like that. But overall, tell me what you think. Is this a good laptop? Is it something that you were thinking about buying? That's why I make these videos, so you can kind of see what you're getting out of the box without going into the store. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for watching this video, and let me know what you think of the Dell 15. Y'all have a great day, and happy gaming.